Welcome everybody. We got 9 breaks tonight. I'll go over that list, but first we're going to do our randoms from last night. So we got from 221, we have our carbon copies. We'll do our left-right random for these. So the Vikings and Chiefs are on the right. Bengals, Jags are on, or excuse me, the Vikings, Chiefs are on the left. The Bengals, Jaguars are on the right. We'll do a left-right random. So let's get this one taken care of here. As you can see, we have our left and right. So we're going to roll the dice. Whichever one of these positions are in the top spot after we do the random, we'll get the cards. We'll roll the dice. We have 2 and 5 for 7 times. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 7th and final time, 7 times. Those will go to the right. So the teams on the right out of 221. So the Jags will get the Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence, and Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson will go to the Bengals. So we did the right for those. Now we have PYT 269's random. We have the front and backs. So the fronts here, we have the Giants, Rams. The backs are the Jags and Dolphins. We'll do that one first, and then we have our left, right. The left Steelers, right Rams. We'll do the front and backs first. Again, we got the front and back. The fronts are the Rams, Giants, the back, Jags, Dolphins. We'll re-roll the dice here. And we got 4 and 3 for 7. Oops, that was. There we go. 7 times on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 times. Those will go to the teams on the back. And then we have our left and right. That is the left is Steelers, right the Rams. We'll re-roll the dice again here. And 5 and 5 for 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 times. Going to the right, that will go to the Rams. All right, so 269 is done. So we'll go to the back and the right. So again, the backs, the teams were the Dolphins and Jags. Jaguars will get the Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors. The Blake Corum, Jalen Wright will go to the Dolphins. And the head-to-head will go to the Rams. And we'll get started on tonight's breaks. Again, we have 9 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our Topps Chrome Logo Fractor, PYT 271. You guys get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel out of this one. I forgot to put the 269 in that random title, but that's all right. Again, we are starting off with 24 Logo Fractor, PYT 271. We have 24 Prospect Edition Baseball. That's a 3 hobby box break, PYT 259. 24 Prism Baseball Hobby, PYT 268. 22 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Hobby, PYT 229. 22 Topps Allen Ginter Chrome Baseball Hobby, PYT 258. Then we have 24-25 Totally Certified NBA Premium Box, PYT 270. 23-24 Don Russ Optic Basketball Fast Break Hobby, PYT 257. 24 Phoenix Football Hobby, PYT 283. And then we end the night with our 24 Topps Chrome Cosmic Football Hobby, PYT 285. We do have spots available in tonight's breaks. The link is pinned in the chat if anybody wants to grab any of those remaining teams. Now is the time. We're going to pull the list up here for Chrome Logo Fractor. Again, guys, if you want to grab any spots, use that link. If you guys want to get your guesses in to earn yourself 20 in credit, all you have to do is guess the player on the last numbered parallel here out of Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Let me go to the list here real quick. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. Get your guesses in. We'll get started on this one in just one moment. All right, guys, this is a 2-box break. Let's get started with PYT 270. Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Then we'll have the base packs, and then we'll have 2 Logo Fractor packs per box. We'll go through the base packs first, then we'll save the Logo Fractors till the end. We should have some numbered parallels in there. On the Logo Fractors, you guys are guessing the player on the last of those numbered parallels. And then the Chrome packs, they'll just be base vets and rookies. No inserts, no numbered parallels, no autos. There's our 4 Logo Fractor packs. Again, we'll save those to the end. And pack number 1. Sedane Rafaela, Irving Lopez, Justin Verlander, Eloy, Josh Hader. Panini Prospect Edition 3 Hobby Box Break is up next. That's PYT 259. There's Everson Pereira, Emmanuel Clase, Victor Scott, rookie, Nolan Arenado, Brandon Lowe. Jackson Merrill, Jacob Lopez, Joe Padromo, Max Scherzer, Lane Thomas. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. Dane Myers, Samad Taylor, Ryan Mountcastle, Dansby Swanson, Tatis Jr., Lucan Baker, Matt McClain, Charlie Blackmon, Key Brian Hayes, Juan Soto. Johan Rojas, Corbin Carroll, Ryan Richardson, Brett Beatty, Carlos Correa. Looks like we got about 4 of the base packs, and then we got our Logo Fractor packs after that. Luis Matos, rookie. Noah Chanel, Brandon Caccio, Jake Berger, Shea Langoliers, Justin Martinez, Kyron Paris, Javier Baez, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Conforto, we have Heston Kjerstad, Mike Trout, Ketel Marte, Sonny Gray, Nathaniel Lowe. Our last of the base packs. There's rookie Junior Caminero, Jacob Young, Stephen Kwan, William Contreras, Eduardo Julian. And now our Logo Fractor packs. We got 4 of these. Again, we should get numbered parallels out of here. You're guessing the player on the last of the numbered parallels. There's Spencer Torkelson, Clayton Kershaw on the all etch. Our first numbered parallel, Anthony Rizzo. That is out of 50. 42 out of 50 on the Anthony Rizzo. Royce Lewis and Bryce Harper. Next pack. Bobby Witt Jr., Yuri Perez. Take the one off the back. That's going Arenado. Oh, I guess we have two on the back. There's Luis Robert is our numbered parallel here out of 150. Luis Robert for the White Sox. And Kyle Schwarber. Masataka Yoshida. Shane Bieber. Jacob deGrom out of 199. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. We have Zach Remillard and George Springer. And then our final pack. Currently Jacob deGrom is the guest. We'll see if we get another numbered one in here. There's Luis Robert. Lucan Baker. Oh, wow. So close to the guess. Chris Bryant on the purple team color match out of 250. Chris Bryant is going to be the guest of the break. The last numbered parallel. William Contreras and Kerry Carpenter end that break. We have the Lucan Baker guess. He was the card right before the numbered parallel. Top load recap, then we'll move on to our prospect edition baseball. If you guys are waiting on that one, that is coming up next. Again, we do have spots left in tonight's breaks. Use that link pinned to the top of the chat if you guys want to take any of the remaining spots. We will be breaking again at 9 p.m. Central tomorrow. We do have breaks spots available. You can use the future break schedule to find those. Out of 50, Anthony Rizzo. Then we have Luis Robert out of 150. Jacob deGrom out of 199. Out of 250 in the guess of the break, that was Chris Bryant. That's going to do it for break number 1. Again, we have 9 breaks tonight, so we have 8 left. Let's get the list updated, our title updated here for break number 2. Our 24 Prospect Edition Baseball. This is a fun one. A lot of last year's draft picks. And some other top prospects in here. It's PYT 259 coming up next. We're going to have a lot of autos in this one. You guys are going to guess the player on the last auto of the break. There's the list. Your names are on the left. Your teams are on the right. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go with break number 2, 24 Panini Prospect Edition Baseball 3 Hobby Box break PYT 259. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. Should have 6 autos per box, 8 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, 3 boxes in this break. This is the debut edition. It's almost like a Bowman meets Contender. That's what this product's like if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, 6 packs per box, 8 or 6 autos per box on average as well. So about 18 autos per break. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto out of this break for 20 credit. Here we go. Pack number 1. Good luck to everyone in this break. Take the last 2 cards. Those are usually a base. Roccaforte, Orlando Martinez, George Lombard, Higgins Smith. We have Joan Tong on the refractor, silver non-numbered. Prepping for the pros, Seaver King. Yiner Fernandez on the numbered parallel out of 99 on the Yiner. Going to Los Angeles, and Walker Martin. It's going to be our first auto for the Giants. That is the base auto there, Walker Martin. Should be an auto per pack. If any of those autos are replaced by Panini points, we will random those off to someone in the break. But you do not have to be in the break to guess the player on the last auto. Jake Aloff, Cooper Pratt, Blake Burke, Chase Alsop, Jake Bloss. Then we got Trey Savage. Out of 199, Braden Taylor. That is going to Tampa Bay. And Matt Horvath is our auto out of this one. This is a blue parallel auto. And that is out of 149. 38 out of 149. Up next after this one is our Prism Baseball Hobby PYT 268. So if you're waiting on that one, that is coming up next. We have Bryce Matthews for Houston, Paul Wilson, Angel Martinez, rookie, Mitch Jebb, Blake Larson, Charlie Condon on the Domination. Out of 299, Blake Walters. It's one of Kansas City. And Miles Naylor is our auto there going to Oakland. Again, another base auto. Get your guesses in, guys, for the player on the last auto in this one. Yiner Fernandez, Nathan Detmer, PJ Morlando, Braylon Daughtry, Zach Earnhardt. That is out of 199, going to Boston. Prepping for the pros, Carson Benji, Brett Loader on the Aces insert, and Griff O'Farrell on the Franchise Futures auto. That is an on-card auto going to Baltimore. That is out of 199 on this one. Nice hit for Baltimore. Next pack. Leo Lockhart, Tommy White, Enrique Broadfield, Christian Opor, Yoandre Morales on the refractor, Dylan Cruz, Rodney Green out of 299. We got the Blue Scope, Caden Scarborough for Texas. That is going to be out of 49, 17 out of 49. And we should have 18 autos in this break. Jacob Gonzalez, Henrik Hernandez, Andrew Walters, Mickey Ramiro blue. That is out of 149. Going to Boston. The ping of Ethan Anderson out of 24. 2 out of 24. That is Ivan Luciano for Arizona. And Tyson Neighbors is the auto in this one. Brian Holiday, Owen Cassie, Blake Burke, Chase Alsop, Yorbit Vivas. Oops, out of 149. I had it first time. Out of 149 there for New York. Bryce Rainier for Detroit. Thomas White on the Aces. And Orlando Martinez on the auto here. There's a silver non-numbered auto. Next pack. And up next is Prism Baseball after this one. So if you're waiting on that, that is coming up next. We do have spots remaining if anybody wants to grab the last spots in tonight's breaks. Joseph Redfield, Sean Keys, Angel Martinez, Mitch Jebb, Nick Kurtz on the silver, the refractor, Carson Benji, Jaron Derberry out of 299, and Aiden May for Miami on the auto. Prospect ticket. That is the base auto. Nick Kurtz is making his debut. We pulled his card there just a few cards ago. How he does. He moved out of the minors fairly quickly. Drafted last year. J.D. Dix, Adrian Santana, Joey Veterano, Travis Pizzana, Cleveland's draft pick, #1 draft pick, Drew Hackenberg. Then we have Cade Horton for the Cubs. Out of 199, Kalen Culpepper from Minnesota. Yvonne Melendez on the auto. This will be the base prospect auto. Arizona. Kendall George, Dylan Cruz, Eddie Reinders, Sean Sullivan, Kadeem Dial, Brody Becht, Yar Inarate out of 199, Chase Hampton, another base auto this time going to New York. Chase Hampton. About halfway through this break. Caminetti. We got the last two base here. Cade Kohler, your Riate, Drew Beam, Travis Pizzana on the pink. Velocity out of 79, 44 out of 79. Nice one for Cleveland. Travis Pizzana on the ping. Insert. Prepping for the pros, Travis Pizzana. And Cam Smith going to the Cubs. This was pre-trade. Cam Smith for the Cubs. Cam Smith, another guy straight to the pros pretty much from last year's draft. Connor Griffin, high school draft pick from last year's draft. Aiden Miller, Max Muncy, Jackson Wiggins, Caden Grice on the die cut. Out of 31. That's going to Arizona. Noble Meyer on the Aces for Miami. Thomas White out of 299. And Jacob Wright for Los Angeles on the red auto parallel. That is out of 199. And going to Los Angeles. Still have time to get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. We got 6 packs left. Colin Hawk, Zach DeLoach, Braden Montgomery, Cole Messina, Luke Keyshaw, out of 199 from Minnesota. He got called up recently. Christian Moore prepping for the pros. The Angels, Christian Moore on the ticket die cut. 17 out of 29. LP Langenvin, Kansas City on the blue parallel auto. That is out of 149. Christian Moore, Brando Maia, Dason Hill, Sammy Stafura, Bryce Cunningham, Aces of Hagen Smith, Owen Hall for Detroit out of 199, and Wyatt Samford for Pittsburgh on the auto out of 125. 8 out of 125 on that one. 4 packs left. Should have 4 autos left. Up next again is 24 Prism Baseball PYT 268. Chase Hampton, Travis Sciorca, Ira Arte, Braden Montgomery, prepping for the pros, Connor Griffin out of 49. 18 or 16 out of 49 there. Jacob Melton on the silver auto, going to Houston. Last 2 base, we have Nick Kurtz and Sasaki for the Stanford International spot. Ryan Johnson, Jackson Kent, Max Anderson, Jace Bowen, Kristen Kerstead on the rookie, Theo Gillen on the ping insert, Alonzo Treadwell out of 299, Ryan Waldschmidt out of 75. That is going to Arizona. Our last 2 packs. Drew Hackenberg, Inquel Fernandez, Aiden May, Hector Rodriguez, Charlie Condon. That is going to be numbered out of 99 for Colorado. Aces of Chase Dollander for Colorado. Travis Pazana on the domination insert. And JD Dix for Arizona on the auto. Got 1 pack left. Good luck. Those guessing for the player on the last auto. Drew Beam and Chase Davis. We shall see who it is. Kalen Culpepper, Jacob Mizorowski, Chase Dollander, Tommy Troy, Gabriel Hughes on the silver, ping of Wyatt Sanford, Bryce Eldridge out of 299, and Jackson Baumeister for Tampa is our guess in our final auto. Bryce Eldridge, I think he hit a home run in his first at-bat of the year for him yesterday. Jackson Baumeister was the guess of the break on the base auto. JD Dix, Waldschmidt out of 75. Jacob Melton, silver. Wyatt Sanford silver. JP Langenvin out of 149. Jacob Wright on the red out of 199. Cam Smith on the base. Chase Hampton base. Ivan Melendez base. Aiden May base. Silver Orlando Martinez. Tyson Neighbors on the base. Caden Scarborough. That one was out of 49. Griff O'Farrell on the franchise futures on card auto out of 199. Miles Naylor base. Max Horvath on the blue. That one was out of 149. And Walker Martin again on the base to end it for Sam Fran. All right, that's break number 2. PYT 268 is coming up next. Make sure you guys grab your spots in the rest of the breaks tonight. Link is pinned in the chat. We do have a code you can use at checkout to get your discount on those remaining teams. We're going to update our title here. Get started on Prism Baseball in just a moment. List is going to get pulled up. There's our list. Your names are on the left, your teams on the right. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. PYT 268 is coming up in just a moment. All right, here we go. This is PYT 268. We should have 3 autos in this box. You're guessing the player in the last spot or last auto. 12 packs per box, 12 cards per pack. And we could have 3 autos, or should have 3 autos in here. Let's hit a big one out of here. Color Blast or 101, something big. Box. 22 Chrome Sapphire 2-box hobby box breaks coming up next after this one. Okay, guys, make sure you grab your spots in the rest of tonight's breaks. There's Leo DeVries. He hit for the cycle. Hit 2 home runs last night. Jim Leland, Dylan Head, Robert Hassel, Barry Larkin. Here's our first auto, and it's Masataka Yoshida for Boston. It's a nice one there for the Red Sox. That is out of 199. Red Wave, Nolan Ryan. Red Waves are not numbered, but they will get top loaded. Bryce Matthews out of 49. Pete Crow Armstrong on the fireworks. Ronnie Mauricio, rookie. Nick Lofton and Jake Bloss, all rookies there. Next pack. AJ Smith-Shawver, Brady House, Joe Jackson, Sammy Stafura, Colton Ledbetter, Aiden Miller, Ty Madden, Brooks Robinson. This will be out of 499 for Baltimore. Kemp Alderman, Moises Alou, Ryan Sandberg, Yvonne Melendez. Next pack. Wade Boggs, Yadier Molina, Mac Horvath, Bruce Bochy, Don Mattingly, Ryan Clifford, Matt Horvath on the Red Wave, Ellie Dela Cruz on the Green Scope, out of 75 for the Reds. Chase Hampton, top tier. Cedane Rafaela, rookie. Sean Sullivan and Roccaforte. Pack number 4. That is Nolan Ryan, Will Clark, Hanley Ramirez, Luis Baez, Reggie Jackson, Olivia Pritchard, Moises Alou on the silver, Dustin Harris out of 499, Roman Anthony, Francisco Viloria, Rafi Velasquez, Cole Young, Luis Angel Acuna, Juan Marichal, Cal Ripken Jr., Justin Crawford, Kyle Manzardo, rookie, Grady Sizemore, Tamar Johnson, the silver, Mel Ott out of 499, Rafi Velasquez, Jim Palmer, Ivan Rodriguez, and Jackson Churio. Robbie Snelling, Eddie Murray, Alex Clemmy, Ellie Dela Cruz, Ty Floyd, Jacob Mizorowski, Felix Hernandez on the silver to the blue, Junior Caminero rookie. That one is out of 199. So Kirsten of the Prismatic, Charlie Soto, Richie Ashburn, and Masataka Yoshida again. Let's top load what we have so far. We should have one more or two more autos in here. Get your guesses for the player on the last auto for 20 credit if you haven't already. We got a Mason Wynn guess. Keep those guesses coming, guys. You do not have to be in the break to make a guess. 22 Topps Chrome Sapphires coming up after this one. We have 6 packs left in this box. Next pack. Jordan Westberg, Tony Gwynn, Rafael Palmeiro, Tommy Troy, Mickey Ramiro, Josu DePaula. Gavin Stone is going to be our second auto of the break. That is going to Los Angeles. Gavin Stone. That is a base auto. We got another green scope. If I can pick up this. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Nice hit for the Royals. That is out of 75. 71 out of 75 there. Tamar Johnson on the hype. Jose Canseco, Luke Keyshaw, Gavin Williams. Ricky Tiedemann, Ryan Braun, Enrique Bradfield, Drew Jones, Kirstead. We got Paul Skeens, Bryce Matthews on the gold sensational signatures. That is going to go to Houston. Number to 10. That is 1 of 10. Nice hit for Houston. Bryce Matthews gold sensational signatures. One of their top prospects left in the minors. 1 out of 10 there. That should be the last out on the guest break, but we do have 4 more packs. There's Spencer Jones out of 499. Top tier, Paul Skeens, Trey Morgan, Jace Boherreffen, McAble. Last 4 packs, 3 after this one here. Johan Santana, Gino Grover, Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer, Bill Madlock, Jose Padromo, Ryan Sandberg on the silver, Orlando Cepeda on the blue out of 199. Junior Caminero, top tier insert. Robin Ventura, Elijah Green, Roger Maris. The last 3 packs coming up. Joe Mauer, Rhett Loader, Tim Salmon, Andrew Walters, Greg Maddox, Chuck Knobloch, Dylan Cruz silver, Dwight Gooden on the blue out of 199. Belen Celestine, Roger Clemens, Abner Uribe, Colt Emerson. The last 2 packs. Lazaro Montez, Colt Keith, Owen Cassie, Keith Hernandez, Ryan Zimmerman, Dustin Pedroia, Randy Johnson, Red Wave, Red Dustin Pedroia out of 299. Silver, Aiden Miller, Lance Berkman, Jackson Wiggins, Colin Hawk, and our final pack of the break before we move on to 22 Chrome Sapphire. 2 hobby box break that is coming up next. PYT 229. There's Omar Vizquel, Mariano Rivera, Emmett Shaheen, Evanson Pereira, Dalton Rushing, Bernie Williams, Red Wave of Buster Posey, Red Reggie Crawford out of 299. Juan Ben Choi, Reggie Crawford, Arwan Namala, Moises Ballesteros. Let's top load recap, then we'll move on to our 22 Chrome Sapphire 2 hobby box break that is coming up next. The nice box of Prism Baseball there. We'll get these top load, we'll do our recap, then we'll move on to the next break. Okay, guys, we did have spots left in tonight's breaks. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat. If you guys want to grab any of the remaining spots in tonight's breaks, do so. Then we have breaks tomorrow as well, 9 p.m. Central. Make sure you guys grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks before they fill. Grab your spots in tonight's breaks as well. Let's do our recap. Bobby Witt Jr. out of 75. Spencer Jones out of 499. Cepeda out of 199. Dwight Gooden out of 199. Dustin Pedroia out of 299. Reggie Crawford out of 299. Bryce Matthews out of 49. That's not the best Bryce Matthews yet either in this break. Out of 499, Brooks Robinson. Ellie De La Cruz on the green scope out of 75. Dustin Harris out of 499. Mel Ott out of 499. Junior Caminero out of 199. Masataka Yoshida auto out of 199. Gavin Stone on the base auto. Bryce Matthews Sensational Signatures Gold 1 out of 10 on that one, and he is the guest of the break. That's going to do it for Prism Baseball. Nice box of Prism Baseball there. We will top load the red waves and silvers. All right, let's get set up for the 22 Topps Chrome Sapphire 2 hobby box break. We did have one team available when we went live. I'm going to double check and see if that has sold or not. You guys can check as well with that link pinned in the chat. You can use that code next to that link. Copy and paste it. Use it at checkout to get a discount on the remaining break spots. Bear with me here as I check to see what's sold. And this one to see if we are full. We are full in this one. Thanks to everyone for helping fill the break. You guys get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this break for 20, or not auto, but numbered parallel. We should have several numbered parallels. Autos are not guaranteed. Guessing the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 credit. All right, here's our list. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. We'll get started on PYT 229 in just a moment. All right, here we go. PYT 229. It's a 2 Sapphire hobby box of 22 Chrome Baseball. You guys guessing the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. Good luck to everybody in this one. Okay, we got the Sapphire here, and then what's next after that is our 22 Allen Ginter Chrome hobby box. 22 Allen Ginter Chrome PYT 258 is up next after this. We have 5 more breaks left tonight. And if you want to see what spots are left, use that link pinned in the chat. There is a link and a code next to that link. You can use it at checkout to get your discount on those remaining teams. There's our empty box number 2. You just don't want to sit up today. Pack number 1. Joe Musgrove. Dodgers High Five Highway. Jose Iglesias, Manel Cruz on the rookie. Dallas Keuchel. Austin Warren's going to be our first number parallel. That is going to be out of 50. Steven Matz. Corey Kluber. Oops. Emmanuel Rivera. Candelario. San Martin. John Means. We have Isaiah Connor Falafa, Carter Kai Boom, Kevin Wiki, Cole Calhoun. Those guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel. Grab those last spots in tonight's break. So J.A. Happ, Brady Singer, MVP meets rookie. This is going to be between Tampa and Philly at the end, as long as. Sorry, I was checking to see if somebody owned both teams. I don't know why every time this happens I can't find it, but nope, they don't. So we will random this off, and that's numbered to 25. Jackie Bradley Jr. Brian De La Cruz, rookie for Miami. Eduardo Escobar, Alex Dickerson, and Jackson Kowar. Ian Happ, Greg Dykman, Eduardo Rodriguez, and that's going to go to the Braves on runs batted in leaders. Duval Riley and Albies. Jan Gomes, Brad Keller, Archie Bradley, Yu Darvish. We have Corbin Burns, postseason passion for the Braves. Ahmad Rosario, Jose Ramirez. Next pack. Dallas Garcia, DJ Friedel, Andrew Vaughn, Luis Garcia. Jake Arrieta, Andrew McCutchen on the orange. That is numbered out of 25 as well. Jonathan Diaz and Chad Pender. Wander rookie, Bradley Zimmer, Ryan Feltner out of 50 for the Rockies. Joey Votto. We got 4 packs left here. Jeff Hoffman, Jordan Lyles, Chris Owings, and for the Cleveland Guardians on the team card there. Last 3 packs. Matt Olson, Gregory Soto, Jorge Polanco, and Charlie Blackmon. Riley Adams, Yandy Diaz, St. Louis team card out of 10, 5 out of 10 on the purple. Goldschmidt or Arenado, if somebody guessed them, would have worked. That might be the last numbered parallel. Robbie Ray, and our final card of the break. Keegan Aiken, Mike Bauman, Slam Diego, and Tyler Gilbert. Let's top load recap. So the Cardinals team card there was the final numbered card of the break. Grab top loaders here. So we had some low numbered stuff. We're going to have to random off the Wander and Bryce Harper between the Phillies and the Rays. So we will do that before we conclude this break. But up next is 22 Allen Ginter Chrome, PYT 258. So if you're waiting on that one, that will follow this break. We had 2 cards numbered to 25. We had 1 numbered to 10. We had 1 or 2 numbered to 50, I think. So a nice box of Sapphire there. The MVP meets rookie card between the Phillies and Rays is going to get random in just one moment. Go to our screen share. Phillies, Rays, Phillies, Rays. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to random this list 10 times. 6 and 4 is 10. Whichever team is in the one spot after the 10th randomization gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 times going to the Phillies. Let me put that on here somewhere. Harper. Let's do it. So we have the MVP meets rookie out of 25 going to Philly. Austin Warren rookie out of 50. Andrew McCutchen out of 25 for Philly. Ryan Feltner out of 50. And St. Louis team card out of 10. 5 out of 10 on that one. That's it for St. Louis. That'll do it for this break. Let's get 22 Allen Ginter Chrome pulled up here for you guys. You'll get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel out of this one as well. No autos are guaranteed in this. They are possible. We have hit autos out of this Allen Ginter before. But we are doing just the numbered parallel guess because we'll have several of those in this break. Let's get our list pulled up. Again, names on the left, teams on the right. We'll be back with PYT at 2:58 in just a moment. All right, here we go, guys. This is PYT 258, 22 Allen Ginter Chrome Hobby Box Break. Again, this one was 4 cards per pack, 18 packs per box. We have limited cards. Autos are possible as well. We should have numbered parallels. You guys are guessing the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. Get a bunch of guesses in on this one. You do not have to be in the break to guess. Guess correctly again, you will earn 20 in credit to use in our shop for any break packs or boxes. Been a few break nights since we give away 20 in credit. Let's do it again tonight. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Up next after this is our 24-25 totally certified NBA. How about a Brendan Donovan numbered mini out of 50? Rookie Brendan Donovan, nice hit for the Cardinals spot. And we got Jonathan Taylor. Jackie Robinson on the blue out of 150. Nice little pack right there. And Ivan Pudge Rodriguez for the Rangers. Willie McCovey. Refractor of Anthony Rendon. Chipper Jones on the mini. And Paul Konerko. Inside the park, that is the Great Sand National Park. TJ Osborne. Walker Buehler refractor. Matt Manning. Next pack. Again, certified NBA PYT 270 is up next. We do have spots remaining in tonight's breaks. If anybody wants to grab them, Do So Now, Jazz Chisholm, Trey Mancini, Brian Reynolds, and Bryson Stott. Vlad Sr., DJ LeMahieu out of 99. Donald Glover, or Danny Glover on the mini. Mike Schmidt. Alex Bregman. Sterling Marte refractor. We got Onel Cruz on the mini rookie. We go Cabrera. Juan Soto. Jordan. Kings Canyon. Jameson. That is Blake Jameson. He's an artist. Next pack. Getting those guesses in, guys. We got a John Carlos Stanton guess. There's Tim Anderson. Brendan Donovan on the refractor rookie. Mel Ott on the mini. Byron Buxton. CJ Crone. Larry Walker purple out of 199. And we got the mini of the back door. Rod Carew. About halfway through this break now. Bo Bichette. And Otto Lopez on the refractor rookie. Wander Franco mini rookie there. Bob Feller. Joey Votto. Drew Rosenhaus. We got the Broken Ladder mini. Seiya Suzuki rookie for the Cubs. Barry Larkin. Ooh, we got the Jackie Robinson mini for the Dodgers. Austin Riley Ichiro. Walker Buehler mini. Martin Sheen. Seth Beer. Roger Clemens. Jose Altuve. Stephen Dubner, author on the mini. Haniger and Charlie Barons. Again, totally certified PYT 270 is up next. Then we have Donruss Optic Fast Break 257. There is Blake Grice, Mel Ott refractor, Jeremy Pena on the mini refractor, Pedro Martinez. 3 packs left. Wilson Contreras, Alex Rodriguez, Rafael Devers, Lorenzo Cain. Lance McCullers. We have Inside the Park, Kenai Ford's National Park. Lance McCullers and Will Smith out of 50. 23 out of 50 for the Dodgers. Brooks Robinson. And our final pack of the break looks like Will Smith's going to be the numbered barrel. Jack Flaherty. Yastrzemski. Mark McGwire on the mini for the Cardinals. And Babe Ruth. Nice little break there. Let's top load recap. Then we'll move on to our totally certified NBA. So if you're waiting on that one, that is coming up next. Will Smith was the guest of this break, the last numbered parallel. You guys get your spots in tonight's breaks. Still have several spots remaining. We also have spots remaining in tomorrow's breaks, 9 p.m. Central. We'll be back for a full slate of breaks as well. We may add anything that fills between now and then. We'll add to the schedule as well. Brendan Donovan out of 50. Jackie Robinson blue out of 150. DJ LeMahieu green out of 99. Larry Walker purple out of 199. Nice team color match there. And Will Smith, our final numbered parallel, guess of the break out of 50 for the Dodgers. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Let's update our title, get our list pulled up for Totally Certified. We had a few spots left in this one. Let's see if it filled. Three teams left in this one. 3 teams left. This list are 2 teams left now. I don't think the new sale has went through on my end, but we are down to 2 teams. It's not showing up on my end yet. So we have 2 of the Nets, Pistons, and Jazz left. Grab these last few teams, guys. This is PYT 270. We'll be right back in just a moment. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. All right, here we go, guys. Grab those last couple teams. PYT 270 coming up right now. All right, the Jazz are gone. We got 1 auto, 2 mims. Get your guesses in for the player on that auto for 20 credit. 10 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. Good luck to everybody in this one. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. Good luck to everybody. 23-24 Donruss Optic NBA Fast Break is coming up next. Grab your teams in that one if you haven't already. PYT 257 is going to come up after this one. There's Dylan Brooks, Quentin Grimes, Certified Bucket Bronny James. We hit the 101 certified bucket a couple breaks ago. There's one of those mirror parallels. DeAndre Ayton, Kobe White, and Charles Barkley. Josh Hart. There's a Wemby. And oh, our autos right here. That is Jane Saloon for Hornets on the rookie roll call purple out of 49. Keep guessing just in case we get an extra auto in here. He is off the board. And how about Cam Christie, rookie for the Clippers? That die cut is out of 49. Magic Johnson. And we got rookie Terrence Shannon Jr. for the Timberwolves. We had a couple teams left in this one. If you haven't grabbed them, now's the time. I'm going to end that listing in just a moment. D'Angelo Russell. P.J. Washington Jr. The Mighty insert. Zach Edey. Miles Turner on the red out of 149. Baylor Shireman. Jaden McDaniels. We have Karl Anthony Towns. Drew Holiday. Devin Carter. Chris Middleton. That is out of 75. Devin Carter on the rookie here. Paolo Banchero. Grady Dick. Brandon Miller. Gold team, Tyrese Halliburton. Anthony Edwards is going to be out of 75. Jacoby Walter. Dirk Nowitzki. Let's top load what we have here so far. Grab your spots, guys, in tonight's breaks. Let's get the rest of these filled. Grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks. We will be breaking again at 9 p.m. Central. We got a little basketball, baseball, and football mixed in there. Tyler Hero. James Harden. There's a mem of Brandon Miller, fabric of the game, out of 75. That's game worn used material there. Josh Hart out of 149. Rob Dillingham. Andrew Wiggins. We have Derek Lively. De'Aaron Fox. With a 3-color mem here of Bronny James. That is yellow, purple, and white fabric of the game. Out of 125. Donovan Clingan on the mirror. Rookie Carmelo Anthony. Stephen Castle. Last 3 packs. Paul George, Julius Randle, Ellis, 14 out of 99. The certified bucket going to Monticello for the Bulls. Die cut out of 125 of Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. Bojan Bogdanovic and Salud again. Last 2 packs coming up. Grab those last spots, guys. Use that code at checkout for a discount. DeMar DeRozan, Yusef Nurkic, Stephen Castle, rookie. De'Aaron Fox on the blue for the Kings. That is out of 99. 78 out of 99. Anthony Edwards, Shaquille O'Neal. Final pack of the break. That is Damian Lillard, Keegan Murray, Ja Morant on the gold team, Dante DiVincenzo out of 149, AJ Johnson, and we end it with Colin Sexton for the Jazz. Let's top load a recap, and then we're going to move on to our next break. Nice little box of totally certified there. We have the Bronny James mem. Our Optic Fast break coming up next after this. Grab your spots. Use that link pinned in the chat, or it's actually just popped in the chat as well. You can use that link. Use that code there next to the link. Copy and paste it. Use it at checkout for your discount on those last remaining teams. Top load, recap, and move on. We got, what, 3 breaks left, I believe. Josh Hart out of 149. Clinging on the mirror out of 99. Zealous. Ingram out of 125. Out of 99. De'Aaron Fox. Even Chinzo out of 149. Camp Christie out of 49. Miles Turner out of 149. Bronny James Jr. Triple color man there. Fabric of the game out of 125. Chris Middleton out of 75. Anthony Edwards out of 75. Brandon Miller, fabric of the game, game used mem out of 75. And then we got Saloon on the rookie roll call auto. That is out of 49. And that will do it for this one. Thanks to everyone for grabbing your spots, getting your guesses in. We are moving on to the next break. Let me update the title here. We had a bunch of spots left in this one when we went live tonight. We'll see if we sold any of those spots. We're still going to roll with it no matter what here. Showing up here. Bear with me, guys. Again, grab your spots now. Get your guesses in for the player on the auto in this break for 20 credit. We are on our Donruss Optic Fast Break Hobby PYT 257. It's coming up next. We have 16 teams left. If anybody wants to grab them, do so now. Update this list. Pistons and Sixers sold. All right, this will show you what spots are purchased. Again, if anybody wants more spots in this break, use that link pinned in the chat. Get your guesses in for the player on the auto. We'll be right back to start PYT 257 in just a moment. Names are on the left, your teams are on the right. We will be right back in just a moment. Here we go, guys. This is PYT 257. Good luck to everybody in this one. This is 23-24 Optic Fast Break. 9 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Should have 1 Fast Break auto per box on average. You guys are guessing the player on the last one of those. Box. Here we go, pack number 1. Good luck to everybody in this one. And up next is Phoenix Football 2024 PYT 283. There's Davion Mitchell, Mike Conley, Abaji, Chet Holmgren, Desmond Bain, Ranyan Rupert, Hunter Tyson. Oh wow, our auto's out of our first back of the box. Hunter Tyson is the auto on the fast break signatures. Going to Denver. That one is out of 25. 7 out of 25 for Denver. And we have Colby Jones out of 75 for the Kings on the red. Fast break parallel there. Next pack. We can do the guess for the player on the last numbered parallel since we pulled the auto so quick. Quentin Grimes, Damian Lillard, Kelly Oubre, Devin Vassell, DeAndre Ayton, Stephen Curry, Jalen Wilson, Paolo Banchero on the fast break parallel, and Brandon Miller, the rookies. Evan Mobley. Andre Nimhard, Mikael Fultz, Patrick Beverly, Gallinari, Bobo, Amari Bailey, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Luca on the Rising Suns. And he's got some major curved ones in here. Stack them properly, they won't slide all over. Our next pack again, guys. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel. Herbert Jones, Jordan Clarkson, Robert Williams, Pascal Siakam, Bojan Bogdanovic, Dylan Pickett, Gigi Jackson, Hollow of Bam Adebayo, and Ayo Dosunmu out of 99 for the Bulls. Back. Devonta Graham, Alex Caruso, Lauri Markkanen, PJ Tucker, Jonathan Kuminga, Zubac, Jordan Miller, Kyle Lowry on the fast break. Lights out of Luka Doncic. We got Jokic, Buddy Hield, Grayson Allen, Jason Tatum, Fred VanVleet, Taylor Hendricks, Noah Clowney, Shaden Sharp, Nikola Vucevic on the pink out of 25 for the Bulls. Got 4 packs left here. Draymond Green. Oops, sorry guys, let me fix my stack again. Just bear with me. Do that. And we have Brooke Lopez, Jared Allen, we have Aaron Gordon, Jaylen Brown, Shaden Sharp, Jordan Hawkins, Jalen Duren, Carmelo Anthony. The curved ones at the bottom. 3 packs left. LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Devin Booker, Nikola Vucevic, Jalen Green, Franz Wagner. There's a Wemby. Bilal Coulibaly, Kenyon Martin out of 75. Last 2 packs coming up. Mitchell Robinson, Christian Braun, Marvin Bagley, Reggie Jackson, Kobe White, Tyus Jones, Chris Livingston, Donovan Mitchell, Dominators Giannis, and our final pack of the break. Again, Phoenix Football PYT 283 is up next, so if you're waiting on that one, that will follow this one. Kevin Durant, Josh Richardson, Jeremy Shohan, Jared Vanderbilt, Dante DiVincenzo, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Miller rookie, Kamara, and Cam Whitmore on the Red Hot Rookies. Those, all the base fast break parallels will be top loaded before we ship. I just did the numbered ones as we went along here. Let's top load, we'll recap, then we'll move on to our last 2 breaks of the night, which is Phoenix Football 2024 and then Topps Chrome Cosmic 2024 football as well. There's Ayo Dosunmu out of 99. Nikola Vucevic out of 25. Wemby. Kenyon Martin out of 75. Colby Jones out of 75. And fast break signatures Hunter Tyson out of 25 on this fast break auto. 7 out of 25. Hunter Tyson going to Denver. All right, that does it for the fast break optic there. All right, let's let's update our title. Let's get our list pulled up here for Phoenix football. This one is full. First of 2024 Phoenix. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in 420 in credit. The game down here with the Rams in the bottom spot. Get your guesses in. Phoenix football PYT 283 is coming up next. All right, here we go, guys. This is Phoenix football. Should have 2 autos, 1 mem per box. 12 packs, 5 cards per pack. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. Good luck to everybody in this one. Should grab 1 rookie material autograph per box here. Empty box. So 12 of our packs. Good luck. 5 cards per pack. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. There's Rasul Douglas. We got Tua. Derek Stingley. We got a filler. Rookie Rising, Marvin Harrison. It's not numbered. And Quinyon Mitchell is numbered out of 399. Back. There's Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs, Drake May on the mem right there on the big patch. That is out of 199. Drake May on our first of what should be 2 mems. Or was it 2 autos? I can't even remember now. Mitchell, we'll top load Quinyon real quick. We'll finish this pack. Tarvarius Ward out of 399. Drake May rookie. We will top load those before we ship. Let's do the numbered parallels and the autos for now. There's Puka Nakua, Zay Flowers, Devon Achan, Rookie Rising, Javon Baker, Jacob Cowing on the wave. Next pack. Up next is going to be our Topps Chrome Cosmic Football 2024 as well. PYT 285 coming up next. Tyreek Hill, Sam Laporta, Alec Highsmith, TJ Watt, Byron Murphy. That one is not numbered. Will Levis, Najee Harris, George Kittle. We got a filler. We got contours of Marshawn Lloyd. Non-numbered contours. Love those inserts. Artis Liafu out of 199 on the green, a parallel. Travis Etienne, CeeDee Lamb for the Denver Broncos. How about a dual mem of Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims Jr.? Dual patch auto for the Denver Broncos. That is out of 49. 12 out of 49. Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton auto. Nice hit right there. For the Bears, we have Tyreek Stevenson out of 50. 31 out of 50 or 32 out of 50. Roma Dunze. Raheem Mostert. Matthew Stafford. Jalen Johnson. Lad McConkey. On the Shimmer Wave Contours. Tavian Sanders. Let's top load these real quick and get through the second half. Those guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. And up next is going to be the Topps Chrome Cosmic Football. Make sure you guys grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks. Use that future break schedule if you haven't already. Make sure you bookmark that page so you can keep track of all the upcoming breaks. Tomorrow will be the last night this week. We'll do breaks, but we'll be back again at the beginning of next week. Ramondre Stevenson, Quay Walker, Devonta Adams. We have Derrick Henry out of 399. And we have Xavier Legette. 4 packs left. One should be our final auto. We'll see here in a moment. TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson, Yvonne Thibodeau. We have a filler right here. Rookie Rising, Adonai Mitchell. Bucky Irving on the red out of 299. We have Saquon. Brock Purdy. Ooh, here we go. Tavian Sanders is going to be our final auto on the gold. Rising Rookies auto. Nice mem there. Out of 10. 9 out of 10. Tavian Sanders for the Panthers. Beauty of a card right there. Congrats to the Panthers spot. Tavian Sanders was the guess of the break. Top load this. 9 out of 10. Rookie patch auto. They call it rookie materials auto. Nice card right there. Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be out of 99 for the Jags. And then we have rookie Jonah Ellis. Last 2 packs, then we'll do our recap. Xavier McKinney, Nick Bosa, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson on the contours, Brock Bowers, and our final pack of the break. Travis Kelce, Max Crosby, Daniel Jones, Daniil Hunter, out of 299 for the Texans. And we have Malik Washington. Let's top load a recap, and then we'll move on to our final break of the night, which is our Topps Chrome Cosmic Football. It's a fun break. We do have more Phoenix listed. We're going to get some more Topps Chrome Cosmic listed as well. Make sure you use that future break schedule. Take a look at all the breaks we have posted. Do our recap. All our numbered parallels. Derrick Henry out of 399. Bucky Irving out of 299. Lawrence out of 99. Neil Hunter out of 299. Chavis Ward out of 399. Gafu out of 199. Tariq Stevenson out of 50. Quinyon Mitchell out of 399. Derek May was our mem or our patch out of 199. Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton dual mem auto for Denver. That was out of 49. And then we had the Jatavian Sanders gold mem auto rising rookies. 9 out of 10. Guess of the break, hit of the break, going to the Panthers. All right, that does it for the Phoenix break. I want to thank everybody for hopping in there. Now is the time for the final break of the night. We will be back again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks. Topps Chrome Cosmic. We did I think we are full on this one as well. Get your guesses in. I don't think we have autos in this one, so we got the nucleus. So numbered parallel we'll do again. Guess the player on the last numbered parallel. 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. Let's pull that list up. Sports Blue Crab here with the Broncos in the bottom spot. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go, guys. The last break of the night. Good luck to everybody in this one. This is our Topps Chrome Cosmic Football 2024. This will be a fun one. Cards per box. With those planetary pursuits, we should have 1 nucleus per box as well. Good luck to everybody in this one. There's Terry Bradshaw to start us off. Travis Kelce, Drew Brees on the star command, and Ray Davis. Rookie Ray Davis. Let's see the rookie emblem there. There's Eddie George, Doug Flutie, Jim McMahon, and Braylon Trice. Rod Smith, Anthony Richardson, Galaxy Greats, Emmett Smith, and Austin Reed for Chicago on the rookie. Not the rookie quarterback we're looking for the Bears. There's Randy Moss, Phil Simms, and we have Carter Bradley on the blue out of 99, 34 out of 99. Carter Bradley. Eric All rookie. Homer Esiason, Ozzie Newsome, Earl Campbell. Launched into orbit, Drew Brees. Bucky Irving rookie. Jason Kelce launched into orbit, Dan Marino. Galaxy Greats Richard Sherman. And we have Javon Bullard. Kurt Warner. Caleb Williams on the launch into orbit die cut. Ted Bruschi, Liatu rookie. Joshua Cribbs, Barry Sanders, Denard Robinson, Jalen Wright. Dan Marino, this is our nucleus. That is going to be Anthony Richardson on the nucleus. Galaxy Greats, and we got Davis for the Jets. Top load what we have so far here. Next pack. Marvin Jones, Antonio Gates, Chris Jenkins. Oh, yeah, numbered on the front. Out of 50. 17 out of 50, Chris Jenkins. Roman Wilson. Let's see what we got in this one. Here's Will Levis, Steve Young, Star Command Bo Nix, and Tyke Smith. CJ Stroud, Lane Dickey. R.A. Dickey's a pitcher. Champ Bailey, Kamini Vidal, Jim Kelly. And we got the cosplay Barack Bowers. Nice one for the Raiders. Galaxy Greats Brett Favre. Brock Bowers on the rookie. Ray Lewis. Dwayne Bowe. Launched into orbit. That is Bryce Young. Xavier Worthy. Joe Montana, Jerome Bettis. And we got the Star Clusters, Emmett Smith, Barry Sanders, and Walter Payton. This one we may have to random. If someone has two of the three teams, we won't have to. The Bears are by themselves, and the Cowboys. And what's the other one? Detroit Lions. This one we will random between the Lions, Bears, and Cowboys. We got Morgan, that is Jordan Morgan, rookie. That's the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. There's Jason Sehorn, Drew Bledsoe, Bob Greasy, and Armarius Mims. Jerry Rice, Adrian Peterson. Star Clusters, Manning and Anthony Richardson. That one is out of 99. The blue going to the Colts. Slovis. Keydon Slovis, rookie. Jamal Charles. Christian Okoye. Star Command Steve Young. We got rookie Kitchens right there. Last two packs. Then the top low will random off the Star Cluster. There's Warren Moon, Jason Witten, Jontavian Sanders on the refractor. And we got Tyler Newbin. And the final pack of this break, Stephen Davis, Todd Heap, Star Clusters, McCaffrey, and McCaffrey. That'll be between the Broncos and Commanders, unless we had somebody with the, who did I say? Broncos, Commanders. That will get random as well. So we'll do that. Star Clusters and Plumlee. John Rice Plumlee rookie. Let's top load these, then we'll do our random, then we'll recap and end it for the night. Again, I want to thank everybody for hopping in these breaks. Get these top loaded. We'll do our randoms. We have one for the Commanders, Broncos, then we have the Bears, Lions, and Cowboys. We will be back again tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central. Use a future break schedule page to grab your spots in those breaks and to see what we have lined up for tomorrow. If you haven't already, make sure you bookmark that page. All right, let me get the randomizers set up here for this. So we have Broncos. Oops. Bears, Cowboys, and Lions. All right, let's do the McCaffrey one between the Broncos and Commanders. Roll the dice. 1 and 3 for 4. 4 times for that one. 1, 2, 3. And our fourth and final time. 4 times. That's going to the Broncos. So the Broncos are down here. Let's go McCaffrey. Let's see there. Let's go back to the randomizer. So then we got the Bears, Cowboys, Lions for the Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders one. Let's roll the dice again. 3 and 1 for 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And our fourth and final time. 4 times. That is going to go to the Bears spot. On me. So this is going to go to the Bears. And this one is going to be Broncos. Broncos, Bears. Recap. Chris Jenkins out of 50. 17 out of 50 on that Chris Jenkins. The cosplay, Brock Bowers. Raiders, of course. Bryce Young launched into orbit die cut. Star Clusters out of 99. It's Peyton Manning. Anthony Richardson going to the Colts. Refractor, Jatavian Sanders. And out of 99, 34 out of 99. That was Carter Bradley going to Vegas. Drew Brees, Dan Marino, and Caleb Williams launched into orbit die cuts. Anthony Richardson was our nucleus of that break. All right, guys, that does it for Chrome Cosmic Football 2024. That was the final break of the night. We will see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m.